By the end of this lesson, you will be able to interpret the concept learning in more than one way, analyze different learning theories, and evaluate the usefulness of learning theories to your own classroom practice. So, how do learners learn? Let's look at what Benjamin Franklin thought about learning. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. Mahatma Gandhi said, "Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as you were to live forever." Pablo Picasso said, "I'm always doing that which I cannot do in order that I may learn how to do it." Lovely thoughts, aren't they? I would like you to use these definitions and your own experience and thoughts on learning to actually write down your understanding of what learning is. Have you discovered that it is not quite that easy to describe the learning process? Nobody has a definite answer to what learning is, but have different thoughts or theories about how learning happens. Let us study 4 of the most prominent learning theories and show how we can apply these in our classrooms. The first one is the behaviourist learning theory. Here, learning has happened when a change in learners' external behaviour can be observed and measured. Learners are conditioned to respond to a stimulus. Positive or negative feedback is given to learners' observed behaviour. How is it applied? Learners are conditioned to produce the correct answers through repetition, example, pattern drills in languages or rote learning. As for discipline, learners know to keep quiet when you clap your hands. Positive feedback reinforces good behaviour. You reward learners by giving stars, a hug and a smile when learners do well. You punish your learners for bad behaviour, or if they have not done well in tests, by frowning and letting learners stay in your class during break. You are responsible for their learning. They just respond to what you are teaching them. The next theory is the Constructivist learning theory, or CTL, as part of cognitive learning theory. Learners use what they already know, their prior knowledge, to make sense of new knowledge, assimilation. They also add new knowledge to what they already know, accommodation. When they learn, they build or construct new knowledge. How can this theory be applied? Through tasks and projects where learners explore the meaning of new information. Ask open-ended questions to direct learners' discovery and comprehension of new knowledge. Scaffold learning. Ask questions to know where your learners are so that you know which new knowledge needs to be introduced, when and how. Scaffold learning. Support your learners to make meaning by guiding them to comprehend new information. For example, guide learners to read the information in a textbook with understanding, the titles or headings as cues for main ideas. The third theory is developmental learning theory, or DLT, as part of cognitive learning theory. Learners' age and prior experience influence their ability to apply their knowledge to new abstract ideas. How do we see its application? The learner moves from concrete to abstract ideas. Consider if your learners are ready to understand and solve abstract problems. For example, in literature, learners struggle to understand metaphor before they are in grade 8. The last theory is social learning theory, or SLT, as part of cognitive learning theory. Learners build or construct new knowledge through social interaction. Learners can do different tasks with help from parents, teachers, and models. How does one encourage its application? Learners do cooperative and collaborative learning in groups. Create opportunities for your learners to see experts or models in action. Model how you want your learners to learn. Show them how to question information and use new knowledge to think creatively and to solve problems. Let's take a moment to reflect. The transmission teaching perspective and the behaviourist learning theory go hand in hand. The developmental teaching perspective and cognitive learning theory go hand in hand. Now, think about the following question. Should you join hands with both teaching perspectives and learning theories to offer your learners the best of both?